going on?
What
What's
up?
going on?
52 steady.
Check, check. Lag check, lag check. Looking good. We bien?
I think we're okay.
Love it. All right, guys. This is take two. First time I lagged out of the whole system we got going on here. But anyway, welcome back to the 52 Steady podcast. Super excited to be back here. Next Sunday, it is, right now we're in April now. A whole nother month. I've been writing, still been putting threes on my dates in my journal. Like still 6 days into April. I've just been like messing up on that.
I
But
feel that.
how we feeling?
Feeling good.
Nothing crazy?
Nothing crazy, just ready to get into it.
Ready to get into it. Yeah, well, this week has been, every week is like something new. I mean, when you're 20 years old, I feel like every week is like a whole new just like chapter of life. Like it doesn't even feel like it. I can't even remember what I did last week, but I just know it was something crazy. Like at least one kind of crazy moment. But anyway, no, I'm trying to give like a summary of this week before getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
You got a summary of your week?
Summary. I feel like I had a lot to do, but didn't do it. Like homework just. I mean, I'm fine with it. Like, I'll get it done tomorrow, but you know.
That's like the worst. Honestly, that's how I feel right now. Like what I was telling you, I got so much stuff to do, but you can get so caught up in that you have so much stuff to do, but I like need to do stuff, but I'll like spend time playing basketball or something like that. And then I'm looking back and I'm like, I should not be doing that, but it is what it is. All right, let's get into it now. We're right here. Anyway, quick summary, 52 Steady podcast. If you've never watched this before, we are two college students on a journey, growing as more godly men. And we're doing this through a lot of discipline challenges and stuff, including the things we're going to be talking about today. We're starting off with running. How's it been going, Noel?
You lagged.
I'm lagging. No, please, no lag, please.
Yeah.
No.
We'll try to power through it.
No,
Wait,
we
so
got it.
what'd you say? What are
I
we
said
on?
running. Running.
Oh, okay.
Running.
We're just trying to get through this.
All right.
Yeah. So, when I look, so I ran, let's just start with first run. Monday, 2 miles, 8-minute pace. I felt like I was just chilling. Just trying to,
That's a nice chill
just
day.
kind of like a little recovery run. Because then Wednesday I ran 4.15 miles
Oh my gosh.
at 8:44 pace.
Dog. What?
So that was. I feel like 8:44 pace for 4 miles is pretty solid.
No,
I
that's
don't think
like
it was
really
too
good.
difficult. I don't even know if you're saying anything because it's lagging, but like I haven't heard you say that. So, so yeah, that's the longest run I've had. I didn't even know where to go. Like I went around like this high school and then back to the track. Then I feel like I ran 2 miles on the track. So like it was like crazy long.
That's
Then
incredible.
Thursday ran 2.4 miles, 8:09 pace. Then yesterday I ran 2 miles, 8:21 pace. So I think I wanted to total 10 miles, and I think I got over 10 miles. If we count my Sunday run, it was like 13 miles. So
That's
I think I did
insane.
10 miles total.
Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little.
A little. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's like
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can join on my phone mid recording. I'm trying to join on my phone. Hello?
Yeah.
Holy mo! Is it recording still? Is it recording?
I think your phone's lagging too.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Can't use data.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I don't see you.
Hello?
I can
Hello?
kind of hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right, are we dialed in right now or what?
Oh, it sounds terrible. But it's fine though.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Like how
rough.
bad?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Like, all right.
No, we're good.
Is it recording still or what?
You're recording on yours? I
I
think
can't I don't know
I
how to
think it
tell
is.
on
It's there's a red dot. I think it's fine.
all right. All right, we're back. Little switch up. Like we were saying before, there's been some technical difficulties here on the Wi-Fi end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed in the Wi-Fi. This hasn't happened since I
Back
don't
in the
even
day.
know. Since the last time I touched the game. The last time I was in a Fortnite lobby and just looking at the top corner and just seeing my connection as red. That's the last time. But anyway, no. What I was trying to, I don't know if you heard me at all in that whole, but
Oh
4.1,
no, they're not.
that's
Yeah.
insane.
What do you mean?
Look, that's just, I don't know. That's just,
You got
it's
a 4
not,
miler coming up.
I know, but like, I'm just not, I'm not just gonna go out and run 4 miles. That's just not where I'm
What do you
at
mean?
right now. I just, like, and especially, like, that's fast too. I
8:44.
don't know what, and you were like, you know what, like excuse me, you were like, so and so was a recovery run. It was like high 8 minute pace as a recovery run. I don't know what kind of recovery run you're running, but
I don't
my
even think I
recovery,
went. I didn't even go hard on this 4 miler. Like like obviously it was really hard, but it wasn't like I was like pushing.
I don't want to be like, I don't know if your thing's inflated or what, but like
No,
that's
it's
fast.
it can't be
Like
that
that
inflated.
that is fast. Like that is actually fast. Um, no, so this week is looking like a mirror of last week if you guys watched the last podcast. So I guess now I got two screens so I can just kind of see I can look on my computer too. But no, this week I did not make the case for going out and going on a run.
It was warm too.
It was warm. Honestly, so I started this week. Honestly, this week has been kind of crazy, but a lot of homework. Homework, we record the podcast Monday. Uh, and just I had some assignments that I had to really uh had to work on. Woke up early. Just kind of like some had a date. just like weird kind of just times. So just wasn't
Mm,
a good looking. It wasn't good overall. I played some basketball, but I can't count that as a
yeah, we're not
run.
counting it.
Even though I was we were doing some runs, but it wasn't an actual run.
Yeah.
But I mean that was just kind of a choice thing. And then this weekend I've been in like all of Friday I was cooked, and then Saturday uh I was Saturday I had my class from basically 9 to 5, and then I was helping a friend out, like moving stuff
Mm,
real late, and then I had an assignment, and then then the Duke game was on,
yeah.
or no, and then
Yeah.
the Florida game, and then the Duke game. So just some like March is not the month to get dialed in. I feel like so if you like that, like just the good thing is Duke lost. So I don't know if you watched that
Yeah, I
game, but
watched the highlights. Saw the.
that game,
That's
that game was
crazy.
crazy.
That's
But
crazy.
anyway, no runs were done. I would say in basketball, this is how you like test your performance. I feel like besides races,
Mm,
like you'll run, but it's hard to really test how far you've come. But like playing basketball, I haven't been running that frequently at all, really. So, but I mean, I have ran this year,
mm.
and I feel like I was just like,
A dog.
no, not a dog. Like I was playing terrible. I mean,
Oh.
I got a blister. I got a blister. I was wearing
Mm,
some new shoes. It was just not a good look. But I think overall, I was like, I feel tired, but I was like, I got more in me, kind
mm,
of thing. So I don't know if that was just the first time since I played basketball in a while or what. But
mm.
anyway, no runs were ran this week. Just, I mean, flat out. Next week is looking
It's not.
is looking good.
Oh, it is. Look. It's not enough.
Next week is looking primed.
I got a busy week, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah,
It said I
the
burned.
gym.
Wait. It said I
Go
burned
ahead.
1,700 calories last week just off running.
It's insane.
That's like
So you probably
that's like
burnt.
half a pound. But I ate good last week.
Good, is it like good for the soul?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I were to ran this week, the pollen would have got me choked up mid run.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been sneezing every 0.2 miles.
Mm.
But
So
so
wait, what are we on? Is it my turn?
yeah,
Okay. So workouts, hit 5. Um, but yeah, with the maintenance calories, I was feeling myself on
on
bench.
bench.
So it didn't really hit in until close grip bench. So like last time I did 135 for 12. I did 135 for 12 2 weeks in a row. Or not 2 weeks in a row, 2 workouts in a row. So maybe like 5 days apart.
Hmm.
135 for 12. Then I did. I swear this has never happened. I did 135 for 14. I went up 2 reps.
What do you mean? Like your first set was 12, second was 14?
No, like the workout before, I did
Oh, it
12.
went up two work.
Yeah,
Oh,
two. I went up 2 reps. So I was like, something's up. Like this
how
is
many sets are you doing?
3.
And are you hitting 12 on like your first one or your last one?
No, the first one. Like the week before, I did 12 9 7,
Hmm.
and then the other day I did 14 10 7. So I went
Looks
up.
like you got to go up, my boy.
I know,
Got them fives on there.
but I'm doing 155 on like that was like close grip bench. So like I did 155 for 9 last time on
Mm.
flat bench. So we'll see what I can do tomorrow. Hopefully like 10, and then I'll move it up to like 165. Cause I
When do you work out?
like like 12:31.
Is it busy at that time?
No, busiest time's like past 3:30. 3:30 to like
Yeah,
6.
yeah,
So you have five
true.
workouts. Also doing Bayesian curls. It's like just with the cable. You just like put it your
Oh
hand
yeah,
height and go like that.
yeah. You like lean forward, kind of.
Yeah. Um.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing crazy. Hit 13
How's
pull-ups.
the old legs doing?
Legs are growing. But my knee my so I did.
Hmm.
Let me see. Yesterday, I did 295 for 3 sets of 12 on leg press, which that's the most I've ever done. And and then I went on a run yesterday because I was bored. And like, okay, my knees are a little like they're not like cooked yet, but like they need to
Hmm.
rest for like a couple
Yeah,
of days. The legs are growing. I did RDLs. I did 225 for 8. Form was not the greatest, but then I backed it down to 205 for 2 more sets of 8, and the form was good on them. The
that's good.
legs are improving.
Okay.
What
Um,
about you?
Workouts this week. So I came in the gym. I don't know when I came to the gym. It was like, let me see if I got it on my calendar right here. Went to the gym one day this week. Uh,
Total?
Started my first, yeah, one day this week. I did my first leg day. So basically Tuesday, didn't do anything. Probably Wednesday I went to the gym.
Okay.
But did my first leg day in a minute, and I was like, just I'm not gonna do too much to kind of like make me sore for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my knee was still kind of bugging. Um, but went in there, did some like, what did I even do? I did some like form. It was really weird. I was doing some like goblet squats on a bench, like as a box squat kind of deal. Because I was like saw that was like less pressure on the knees and whatever. But it was actually like it actually kind of hurt. It was like super weird. Like I've never felt like this. But
What
I
do you
it
mean
like
on a
actually
box?
like think about a box squat, right? You're squatting your butt's hitting a box.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing that with like a bench. It's like a dumbbell bench. Like you go like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like adjustable bench. So I was just like hitting. I was like holding the thing in front of me and squatting down. And my butt was hitting the
Mm-hmm.
bench. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, I was like I was doing that without that. My knees were like getting cooked without it. I was like, this is the weirdest feeling. I don't know if it's because I haven't done anything or what. I gotta feel it right now. Might as well get some action going in this thing. So here, I'm feeling good now.
Okay. You just
That
need
felt
2 weeks to rest.
yeah. But no, and then I did like a full workout, but it wasn't really that crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
it was mostly hamstrings.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was weird. It was like I hadn't been in the gym for just like consistently for like 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing RDLs of just 135, just like super slow, uh, and my legs were like shaking. I was like, what? I was like, how is this even?
Was it hard though? It was just you were just like not
Honestly,
like stabilized.
well, and okay, and here's the thing too. My knees were were burnt too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had my carpet burn, so there were still like open wounds, and I didn't want to like rub because I usually just kind of rub the bar
Yeah.
all the way down my legs, or like at least keep it close. But I was kind of keeping them a little bit in front, so I was like hitting like kind of upper back
Mm-hmm.
when I was doing it. But after that, it was like my days just were not looking fit for
Mm-hmm.
things. I mean, granted, I didn't put it like in the calendar or do anything, but it was like I didn't like. I've gotten to the point now, like I'm not being super consistent on that, and trying to judge success on just these metrics is kind of
Mm.
hard for me. Because like after that, like I obviously don't feel good after running a podcast through it, and like 3 weeks in a row I have like nothing. But like when I'm doing these other things, I'm like, dude, like I simply gotta choose these things over some things. So
Yeah.
like success metrics, I mean, I mean, I don't feel good about, but at the same time, like what was I doing instead of it? Not truly that much, but I was like I had to do other stuff. But
Mm. I think
so
I think it's fine.
I'm not
You're
really
like, I don't
too
think you're like losing like anything.
no.
Like you'll get back in a week and you'll be like back to normal.
Yeah. I feel less confident though. When you're out of the gym though, you just feel inferior.
Hmm.
There's something about it. I just feel weaker and just like a little girl walking
Also,
around.
school's like almost done. Summer's coming.
Yeah. That's another thing too. It's like anyway, yeah, that's kind of like what this week's looked like in that manner. So,
Hmm.
you got any updates on some book reading?
So we had like 2 days this week. It was like
No,
if the homeworks, if I'm not going to the library doing homework, like the book's not getting read because that's like a part of my
your habit stack.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's, I think it was two. I know I definitely read twice. There might have been a third, but I don't think there was. So
Yeah.
I read Monday, Tuesday, and I don't remember anything.
Yeah. That's like the hard thing about reading. What are you reading again?
Mere
Still Atomic
Christianity.
Habits? Oh, Mere
I'm
Christianity. I'm
almost
tripping.
done.
How you liking it?
No, it's so much better. Like this, as I read it the second time. The first time I was not. I didn't get. I was not locked in.
Yeah, that's I don't know. There's something about books that like you just have to be in a different mindset to like comprehend.
Yeah.
So me, I haven't read this week. At least I don't think. I think I brought it out with the intention to read, but I was just like again did something else. But I don't think I've this week I've noticed I haven't really like my nights have not been like I'll be like, you know what, like I'll just go to sleep. Like I think Monday, Tuesday I was like, oh, I'm trying to read, but I was like, you know what, like I need to go to sleep and this is more important than
Mm-hmm.
this. It's kind of like those kind of decisions. And then I guess not having those habits in there, I've just kind of there's just nothing making possible. But
Mm-hmm.
my attitude towards books over the past 4 months has been like skyrocketed. Even though I have only read I've only read a book, but I'm telling you, like the suggestion, like I'm like I want to read these books. Like I'm seeing, I was moving some furniture at a buddy's house, and like his fiance actually had some books that like I don't know if you remember I was telling you about like it was like grit and
Mm-hmm.
she had the grit book, and I was like, yo, like I just heard about this book. Is it good? She was like, "Oh yeah, I know that book." She kind of like let me down on it a little
Oh,
bit.
you didn't get
I was
it.
kind of hoping, yeah, I was kind of hoping for like, "Yo, that book changed my life," but it wasn't that. But there was a couple books I was like, "Oh, I've seen these before."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm feeling more versed in the book, in the at least the Christian books. But I got to read the Christian books to be able to do anything on them.
Mm-hmm.
Again, how do I feel about that? Not good, but like
Mm-hmm.
this time of year, I mean, I'm looking at my schedule right now, like. I have a midterm for a half semester class Tuesday, and then I got exams coming up this month, later this month, and then finals. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. How's that word been, boy?
I think this week's like the most I've not read it. So I
Really?
think I went like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. not getting in the Word, but
Hmm.
like the last 2 days, I have gotten in it. It was, let me just, I got a word.
I'm ready.
Um, it's not even crazy.
The
But
word is the word.
in Psalm 6, okay, I'll just do a little reading.
So,
It says, O Lord, rebuke me. Wait, let me skip it. That verse. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I am languishing. Heal me, O Lord, for my bones are troubled. My soul also is greatly troubled. But you, O Lord, how long? Turn, O Lord, deliver my life. Save me for the sake of your steadfast love.
mm,
So like the big word
mm-hmm,
was like
mm-hmm,
turn.
mm-hmm,
Said turn, O Lord. So if the reason the reason I liked that was like it wasn't it wasn't like Noah, you need to turn. It was like
mm-hmm,
David was talking to God, and he was like, turn my life, like turn me around because I can't do it. Like I've
mm-hmm.
tried,
Yeah, that's really good.
and I feel like that's been the hardest thing for me. Is just like I feel like I try, like I just keep trying harder, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I need to rely on God and not just myself to do everything. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's like just so difficult to like even
Mm-hmm.
know where that line is of like I'm relying on God and not myself. It's like very difficult.
Yeah.
You have any insight on that?
I feel like like you want to know that there is a line,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like there won't ever be a line. I think that line is the daily dying to yourself. And like 'cause I kind of think about it like effort and sitting here talking about effort and whatever, and you just so whatever. But anyway, like effort towards the Lord would be like you need to try in that and work hard in that, but you're not doing that for your glory or it really just depends on what you're doing it for.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you're continuously daily dying to yourself, I feel like your efforts will be geared more and more towards that direction. That doesn't mean like you won't work hard for things that you probably won't or will want. Like I'm just trying to think of an example. I'm just thinking like even this week, like I'm like I was talking to you, like I'm probably gonna work hard to try to go golfing Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like I mean that's like a whole conversation in its own. But it's like is that necessarily like fruitful or whatever? It's like it is if I make it kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like are my efforts geared towards that way? And like what am I doing? What am I making my efforts toward? So and even like this, honestly, when you were talking, I was like, it was just like, and it's not like it was like a sermon or anything, but I just think it was super like refreshing. Like even like I didn't go to church today,
Mm-hmm.
and because it was just like a lot of different things. Just like it was laziness, really, laziness, and just kind of.
I thought you had a class.
I did have class, but it started at 11. My plan was to go. Okay, the plan was to take these two guys to church, and then since they weren't going, they ended up bailing. I was like, all right, like it wasn't that I didn't need to go to church, but it was like that was my motivation,
Mm-hmm.
kind of, for going to bed early, and then doing all these other things. And since when that was gone, it was like, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was almost like that same thing. Like I wasn't really trying hard anymore. But in reality, that's just because my efforts weren't fully in the Lord. It was for like maybe other people, but at the end of the day, it should be for the Lord rather than in some way like that was for myself. Whether it be like
me wanting to see these guys in church, and I don't know, maybe like the Lord's just telling me right now, like you need to lock in and like truly do things for me, and because I mean, I can already just see this talk just going down a timeline, but we'll talk about in Summit a lot, and I think I mentioned this, but we were at like a family group one day or week, and this girl was just like, I don't know if she's asking for prayer or what, but the word was like, I want to be following God. I want my efforts to be following God and not Summit College or some other Christian ministry on a campus or doing whatever church you're part of. Like
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be like my effort rather than these other things. So does that fully answer your question? That definitely doesn't answer your question, but what would you say like you're putting your efforts like trying hard in and not seeing like
No, I think
maybe it's
like
like
I think it's like it's just like following God. Like I feel it would be like me just trying on my own instead of like just
Mhm,
relying on God. Like it's not like effort in like homework or something. It's just like effort towards going towards God, and I might be doing it like in a wrong way. Like it could
mhm,
be like I feel like you were kind of touching on what you're doing it for, and I
mhm,
feel like it might be like I might be like pursuing God to like make myself feel better instead of
mhm,
like just because I love Him, you know?
mhm. Yeah, yeah, that's real. I was watching this guy on YouTube yesterday actually. He was like preaching at like a frat place. Forget his name. You probably have seen him or something,
But
but
Wesley Huff,
something like that, maybe. It's
was his
like a
dude
dude with
was he
blonde hair,
kind of
like
jacked?
Justin Bieber. No, he's
Oh,
not Jack.
never mind. I don't know.
Wesley Huff, is he got brown hair?
Yeah, the student named Wesley Huff came to my school,
Wait, let me look him up.
but this is not the same dude.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, he does not have brown hair either. Well, it's
Uh,
kind of anyway. But he was just like I think he was in Isaiah somewhere, and he was just like, and this is like he was just reading. It was like whatever. It was talking about I don't even remember. The whole point was having the idea in your heart that like he was relating to these frat guys, right? He was like, think about during your week and the times that you've messed up, or the times that you've gotten drunk, or the times just past day, week, whatever, like what you've done. And you're probably like, man, that's probably not the best thing, like best look, but I'm just gonna low key throw this on. I mean, saying there's any difference between frat or like Greek community and me is like saying I'm perfect. So that's just not true. But he was just kind of relating that to them and saying how, like, imagine like you went to court or something like that, or you killed someone or whatever, or you're at trial, and the dude's like, "Oh, I'll take the blame. Like, I'll take the blame, and like, I'll take whatever. I'll take all this." Like,
mm-hmm.
it's like that's the kind of relationship, like how you would feel to that person,
Mm-hmm.
but not only just for like a court case, but like your life in terms of like eternity. It's like every facet of life. Like maybe you might apply it like, oh, God's in like my love life, or God's in, I don't know, like my morning routine, but he's not when I go to lunch, he's not when I go out, he's not when I do XYZ. Like God needs to be in all those things, and as far as like how to do that, there I don't I mean if I knew that I probably would be doing a lot more things intentionally, but I would
Mm-hmm.
say I mean it just depends what it is. I think just prayer. I think just really just being intentional about prayer. The times that I've really set my mind on prayer before, whether it's class, God, a workout, Like things that might even seem stupid, like praying before a workout. It's like, why would you do that? Like, whatever. But it's at the same time, you're trying to glorify God in that rather than to just,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know, present
No, for
yourself as an idol to the work.
mm-hmm.
So, no, but that's real though. Yeah. Um, no, that hit right there because I need to be. I'm telling you, every single week, like I look back in a week and I'm like, I need to be turned around as much as
Mm-hmm.
anybody. Please don't tell me I'm lagging out. Please. Am I lagging?
A
Can you hear
little.
me? Oh,
Yeah.
all right. All right, Lord. Let's get to this. Let's get to this podcast. Um, no, I would say for me, oh, my reconnecting. Can you hear me? All right, I'm just gonna push through. I don't know if you can even hear me or not, but
No, I can't. But just go.
this is like so. Wait, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Is my camera on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and my phone's about to die. Oh, this is not. This literally can't be real. I'm gonna go get my phone
I can
charger real
see you.
quick. We'll just have to
Yeah.
edit this.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, this is gonna be so interesting. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold my phone.
We'll just
Well,
speed
look.
run it, but like not speed run it, but we'll quit.
All right, this is the angle.
Okay.
So I would say my time in the Word, it's been just honestly not good this week.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I've been, I don't know. I feel like I've been just been super. I don't know how to describe it. I've been super, like I've been living, but I just haven't been on top of what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy how each and every single week is different. But I don't know. I feel like there's like burdens on my heart and things where I'm getting too caught up in them, and I think they're taking over of like not like a like fully taking over, like I'm not able to sleep type thing. But when I
Mm-hmm.
turn like when I look at satisfaction and how I feel right now,
Mm-hmm.
like I've been unable to kind of sit and rest in peace of the
Mm-hmm.
present because I'm too busy thinking about the future and what's next and what else do I need to do to make myself valuable, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I think in doing that, I've just been like prioritizing things over God, like simply. I mean, I think I've gotten the word maybe arguably a couple times. Like I've had like um it was really this I mean this week was I think really fruitful, but I think for community, but not for me.
Hmm.
And that doesn't mean I want to hog God, but it just is like got back from the retreat. It was super fruitful. Then we had like our like discipleship group early in the morning. It was super fruitful. I love that word. And then we had a game night. And long story short, these two guys came that knew this girl in our family group, and they didn't go there, but they were super like on fire for the Lord. Like they were like one was ex JUCO basketball player, and this other guy was like basically could have been the same thing.
Hmm.
Super on fire for the Lord, and was just super encouraged by them by seeing. I think the biggest thing I got besides like one, like it was like a living prayer just for people to come and just relate with and just like fellowship with, but also like we can get so used to God that he won't be in our speech. He won't be in how we act or whatever.
Hmm.
Maybe we on paper will like be this type of way, but when it comes down to who we are each and every single day and the aspects of what we do, like it isn't that. Just because whether it's like getting used to Christian community or getting just simply just used to God. And
Hmm.
I think I've definitely gotten used to God in senses and been like, okay, well, this is enough of God for today, or blah blah blah. But no, they were super on fire. Like we were supposed to have game night from like maybe like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours tops. We were in there from 7 to 11. We played like a couple games for a couple hours, and then we were going to move on to this next game, and we were like, we just started having like crazy fruitful conversations in the
Hmm.
middle of of the union, which is just like this group area. And just it was super sick. And there was some guys in our family group who are kind of new on their walk with God, and it was really cool to just hear. I think encouraging for them to hear their stories, but also we got kind of deeper with other people there too. So yeah, it was a lot of there was a lot of fruit, and then we had like a leader meeting, a leadership thing for
Hmm.
like student leaders. Oh, I talk so much. Golly. But no, we had this thing for student leadership, and it was uh, something about so gosh. Okay, so last year, like was my first. I was a new student leader last year, and this year, in the position that I'm in within our community, I'm in like in a higher leadership position, which doesn't make me more of a person to God in any way, but just leadership and where I'm at. But it was just so cool to see like the new leaders and even people that we're like praying about and just a lot of cool stuff in that way. And just the word was really good and just kind of how it is a privilege to just like pursue God and other people and evangelize and try to be ambassadors for Christ on like a college campus. So super encouraging in that too.
Hmm.
So
That's good.
that was my little spiritual week. But but the main okay, sorry. Last thing. The main point of that was like you can focus on community, you can focus on building this, and this on paper, but without like your personal relationship with God, like you have nothing.
Hmm.
And there's this really cool not I don't it's not like the most elaborate analogy, but it was like when you're vacuuming nowadays you got like the wireless uh vacuum. When you're vacuuming you need to kind of plug it in back in the day like you plug it in and that's the source of power and you can only go so far like God is like the source of power for us and without him we're just a vacuum cleaner that's just like out of the socket like we're just kind of just nothing so
Hmm.
that was kind of that was really helpful but yeah, that was the word um I think all in all super fruitful like in that manner but
Hmm.
when you look at other metrics of success. I mean, the so you've been on your maintenance. You've been how's that been? The maintenance, and you mentioned you're feeling yourself, but
It's been good. I've definitely been eating too much. Cause like
hmm
if I can just stay like from like 155 to 157 and just like
hmm
but kind of eat what I want, but not.
hmm
I can't be. I think I had ice cream like 3 times maybe. That's like my
hmm
metric of where like what's gonna happen with my weight.
in a week or in a day.
Not in a week.
Okay.
I think I weighed like 156, 155, 157, 154, 156, 158, 157. So like I'm kind of hovering in the okay range. I just gotta like chill there.
Okay.
Um, yeah, we'll just see. What about you? You haven't.
Wait, I haven't waited this. So
Mm.
yeah, I was telling
You need to get
Miller
that
earlier.
habit. You just
Yeah,
put your
that habit's.
scale on, like just beside the toilet. Like you pee in the morning and then just weigh in. Like I don't think it's that difficult.
See, I would like I'm weird about that because I know like one P's gonna get on it, two the other guys are gonna use it too, and it's gonna be just nasty foot
Do you
mess
care
on the
about
scale.
nasty foot, or do you want to weigh in?
It's true. It's just like that nasty foot be when I the more I think about it, I'm like that's got me
Put it
wilding
at your
out.
door. Just put it
Yeah,
like in a spot where you have to. Like
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. No, I haven't weighed in, but as far as how I feel, I mean, I feel small just when you just don't work out, you just feel small. So, I mean, I feel like I haven't. I feel like I've just been lazy. Like I haven't been. I have 3 pounds of meat. I have my meal prep ready to make. I just haven't
Mm.
made it. Like my weeks have been kind of off. Like this weekend class is fully thrown me off. It doesn't feel like Sunday at all to me. But there's really I don't know nothing about the weight. I would say if I had to guess, probably like a 164.
That's where you're at last time. I think.
So yeah. Well, last thing, we're entering a new week. We didn't do a weekly challenge
Well, we'll talk about our no. Our weekly challenge is posting all the podcasts by tonight, and we're doing that.
by tonight. I'm
Yes.
not gonna lie. I'm gonna need some help
No,
on
I'm
that tonight.
no. We'll at least go till 9:15. If we don't have them all posted, we can call it a night if we're really not feeling it. But spend at least an hour.
I low key have a prayer night at 8. It is an audible skip, but that's one of those things. Low key, this is just a conversation, but like when I be skipping things like a prayer night, I'm like, dude, I just feel bad. But sometimes I got stuff to do, but I also
I think this is
I have
one
a
of the
thing of
nights where you
homework.
had stuff to do.
Yeah, I also have homework due at night. But anyway, that doesn't matter to the podcast. That is a goal. That is a goal. Uh, but we haven't been doing our weekly challenge the past couple weeks.
Mm.
So what we looking like? No.
So new new challenge for the week is screen time. Let's just pull up our screen time.
Okay.
Should we go crazy on this one?
No, I think that's
So like my daily, it's like 3 hours 50 minutes. So we're going under. We've said 2 hours, but I feel like we should do an hour and a half.
under an hour and a half.